Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
When we think about something that brings out the best in us, it usually involves helping someone else. By donating plasma at a Grifols Center, you can help save millions of lives and show your good side to the world. You'll join thousands of people who donate safely each week, so patients get the plasma-derived medicines they rely on. And you'll be rewarded up to $1,000 your first month. Learn more at grifolsplasma.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Police in New Orleans say they're on the hunt for Chewbacca. Well, technically it's a street performer dressed as Chewbacca who got into an argument with somebody on Saturday night and wound up stabbing him.
Sheesh, Chewie.
Yeah, the biggest clue is that Chewbacca's head fell off during the fight, so some witnesses got a good look at the guy's face. And they say he's a man, probably in his 20s.
What if it's not Chewbacca and it's Squatch, the old Sonic's mascot?
Right. Oh, that would be bad.
He was rather aggressive.
Yeah, that would be bad. He usually uses a basketball as his main weapon, though.
Good point. He wouldn't use a knife.
For now, the police are just circulating a picture of the guy in his full-on Chewbacca costume and hoping it gets them some leads.
Well, don't you think if he's being wanted, all these stores are saying we're looking for Chewbacca, and they post these pictures, that he'll just take the Chewbacca costume off so he doesn't get spotted?
I would think so. You would think he'd be like, okay, my days of Chewie are over. And,
Who's the genius that thought that's the way that we got to find him? You know what we need to do? We need to post a picture of him as Chewbacca. Then we'll find him.
Yeah. Unless he's dumb enough to try to, again, street perform as Chewbacca again, because he feels like I got too much invested in this. Maybe I'll just go to another corner. Steve, I'm with you. It's pretty dumb.
I would lay low, maybe cut my hair, shave off all the Chewbacca gets a haircut. Dye it kind of like The Outsiders. Remember that movie?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a bleach blonde short haircut now.
Hairless Chewbacca.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be a good look. Or now he can dress up as a stormtrooper or Darth Vader. Do we start really checking everybody who's from the Star Wars universe to see if you're that guy?
That's why, it just kind of doesn't help the stigma or the stereotype of the street performer, superheroes, or it's like they all seem so sketch.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It feels like it's a way maybe to get, this is what I believe, it's a way to get drug money, is what I believe it's really all about.
Yeah, and you kind of just you're appealing to when we go to Vegas, you're like, oh, cool, there's Captain America. And then you get up close and you're like, I want to get a picture with Captain America. And then you realize, hey, I don't want to pay that kind of money. And Captain America clearly has not been working out for a little while.
Yeah.
He's been enjoying the buffets a little too much.
It's like Spider-Man needs a bath. Spidey.
Wasn't it we were at Vegas where I think it was the Avengers, or it wasn't really the Avengers, the Avengers, it was Marvel and DC characters all hanging out together at some corner, and I was just like, this is the saddest looking crew. It's like the Avengers on a bender.
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. It's like, whoa.
They look disheveled, and their costumes were dirty, and they were definitely not. And at least get the fake muscles.
Well, maybe they had just gotten done with a big fight, and they were just hanging around celebrating in Vegas, as you do.
That's a good point.
Oh, they got their ass kicked by Thanos, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's better what I normally think's going on there in that situation.
And today is National Superhero Day.
Yeah. That's right.
If you were going to dress up as a superhero on the streets, like, who would you dress up as? Like, which is the superhero you'd want to be, like, trying to solicit people for money?
Well, it's going to have to be a costume where I don't have to wear much of a mask because those things are a beating.
Oh, really? See, I'd rather have a mask on. I'd feel a little bit more comfortable being a dork. Doing silly things.
Yeah, I'm thinking of body comfort. I don't want anything too hot,
So Wonder Woman.
I think Wonder Woman. And also, I'm lazy, so I already have a Captain America outfit. So I think I probably would go with that. And it's got muscles, Steve, so I should be okay.
I'm feeling Batman.
Yeah. Oh, good
Get the
call.
bat suit, like a rubbery bat suit. Maybe you do it only in the winter, so you stay kind of warm. But also, maybe even go with the Clooney nipple one.
Oh, good call. Yes, sexy Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. It's me,
All
Batman.
Right. Well, in that case, I'll dress up as Robin.
Oh, look at that. A little partnership
what
there.
The heck? We'll do a little partnership. I'll dress up as Robin.
I like this.
Well, if we're doing that, can I go non-superhero? Can I go super villain?
Oh, you're going to be a Joker?
Yeah, I was going to be the Joker.
Yeah, fine. Why not?
All right.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Then we could have some fun. You could rob people, and then we beat you up, and then we all leave with the person's money.
Yes.
Oh, you don't give back the money?
Yeah. As they're handing us money for a picture, you come out of nowhere and you take their wallet and you're like, and whatever it is that the Joker does. And then, like, we pretend to beat you up for a couple of minutes. You run off and we fall, and then we all laugh because we just took their money.
That'd be great.
That's probably what was really going on. Like, I don't know how Bruce Wayne had all that money. I think maybe that's what was going on, is he just set up these elaborate plots with the villains to steal all the money, and then they split it, even though it looked like he was arresting them because they kept getting out. They kept, so I think it was all a big scam for Bruce Wayne to keep his empire going.
So whenever I see the superheroes on the streets in Vegas, I just want them all to get into a fight. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, I bet you could pay them enough that they would at least try to choreograph one.
Oh, this wasn't on the streets of Vegas, but my favorite thing to do at Comic-Con is find the supervillains. And most times, you take a picture with the supervillain, they'll do their pose. But for a full Comic-Con, I had all the supervillains choke me, and it freaked them out. It was pretty awesome.
It freaked them out?
Yeah, like one guy's like, okay. I'm like, I have a weird request. And he's like, okay. I'm like, will you choke me? And he took a step back like, I'm like, no, not for realsies, just for the picture. And he's
How
like,
many
okay.
numbers did you get after that?
Yeah, right.
Right?
Walking up to people, can you choke me?
That is a very odd request,
kryptonite. Kryptonite!
That is an odd request, though. Hey, would you choke me in the picture, no matter who it is? Like,
I don't know. You meet a wrestler, some people are like, could you put me in a headlock?
Well, that's their thing. You know what I mean? But, like, it's not any of the supervillains things that choke anybody, usually, except for Darth Vader, and he does it from a distance.
Well, like, some of them got real creative. Like, I had a Poison Ivy and a Harley Quinn, like, get the whip and, like, use a hammer to choke me with it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Someone said, BJ, you could be Ant-Man since you have an ant-eater.
Yeah!
No?
BJ?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'll take that as a hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. And you know what? That texter can be Ass Man. That's it.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
That's it. So since you guys know that the Joker killed Robin, right?
He killed a Robin, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So,
Yeah.
BJ, if you're dressed as Robin, Danny might try and kill you.
You know what? If I have to hang out with Danny, I'll probably do it myself.
Oh, jeez.
Damn!
Wow.
That's extreme. Yeah. I used to actually dress up as a Joker a lot, so I'll pass the torch on to Danny. Let's see what his Joker looks like, because that was my Halloween go-to for a long time, the Joker.
I feel like after Jack Nicholson's Joker, that probably was like a Halloween go-to. And then, of course, when Heath Ledger, then it went to a whole other level.
That's always mine. Like, that's not the easiest one, but the face paint is like the easiest to make up. And now I would imagine, though, the what's his name?
Jared
Leto?
No, the other one.
Heath Ledger?
No, from Joker. The
Joker?
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix?
Thank you, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, from the
that one.
Yeah,
Joker.
the red one.
I still haven't seen the movie, which pisses off our friend Caesar. He always is like, when are you going to watch this movie? I'm like, I know it's good. I have zero interest in being sad.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, that's
just
what it's going to be.
Right.
By the way,
I keep hearing that it's a great movie that's just going to put you in a bummer mood. I don't have that in me.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're never going to watch that movie, and I can understand. I really can understand. It's only because I love the source material that I was willing to watch it. But if that was a movie about anybody that wasn't the Joker, I'd be like, I don't need to see this. I mean, it's Taxi Driver, and I didn't want to see Taxi Driver, really, because it wasn't the Joker, but I mean, it's pretty much the same movie in a lot of ways. Yeah. I don't blame you, Steve.
So I said my 4-year-old, I have no problem finding this Chewbacca guy that the police are looking for. He's a pro at Where's the Wookiee book. It's like Where's Waldo, but with Star Wars characters.
Oh, okay.
That's adorable.
All right, let's get this kid involved.
I didn't even know they had that as a book.
Where's the Wookiee?
Yeah, Where's the Wookiee?
Well, you need to get it. I mean, Tater Tot come on.
That sounds like how Mom and Dad had him. Played a little Where's the Wookiee?
I see. Yeah, that's it. That's what happened. If you guys remember back in the 80s, Domino's Pizza had this mascot called the Noid.
Avoid the Noid.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was the 80s. Wow, it was that long ago.
Danny, Vicky, any idea?
Family Guy.
Of course.
Adam
That's
West.
the only word she knows.
Adam West attacked the Noid on Family Guy.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is offhand.
The Noid might have been my favorite mascot character on like when it came to like products or like some kind of like random thing. Like they had the Spuds McKenzie's and all the random Max Headroom and all these other like odd like kind of spokespeople for a product. The Noid was my favorite.
Yeah.
Also
He was
the
the
little
guy.
pizza guy, the pizza.
Yeah, the pizza guy was a buddy, though. He was on your
Right.
side. The Noid was actually trying to keep pizza from getting to you. That was his whole bag.
Because that was around the time that Domino's was doing the 30 minutes or less, they're going to get it in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. So was the Noid trying to stop them from doing that?
Yeah. Usually be like Wikipedia says he was the physical manifestation of all the challenges inherent of getting a pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. And it was claymation. It was so cool.
It
Avoid
was
the Noid.
You know what? And this is what I pictured when you said it, but it's only because you said Noid and Domino's in the same. If you would have just said, "Do you remember the Noid?" I'd be like, "What?" I don't know.
No,
what you're talking
he was just kind of, you had to bring up Domino's, otherwise you don't make the connection.
about. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Well, he's back, and this time he's trying to stop Domino's new fully autonomous delivery vehicles from delivering pizzas.
The Noid's a wicked wizard who makes pizzas old and cold. And now he's off to meet his greatest challenge, the magic of hot, fresh Domino's pizza. So hot and so fresh that even the Noid can't break the spell.
Wait a second, they have an autonomous...
Yes, it's amazing. It's a little mini pizza car. I love this.
And nobody's driving it?
Nobody's driving it.
Where is this?
I don't know. This is news to me that this thing even exists.
So robot driving cars loaded full of pizzas.
Yes.
This sounds like my kind of like Italian job.
This is my Fast and Furious movie.
I'm in. Let's
And you
take
guys-
this pizza out.
And do you guys remember when somebody sent a robot on tour and it got beat up in Philadelphia? Like Philadelphia was the place where
Yes.
it got its ass kicked. So I feel like they shouldn't be rolling this out in Philadelphia. Is all I'm going to say.
It looks like
Is this a make 'em up
Houston.
for the commercials, or is this a legit thing?
No, it looks like they have select Houston customers can have this delivered via the R2, the Neuro's custom autonomous vehicle.
Wow, why is Houston cool enough to get this? I don't understand.
Well, it's not Philly.
Yeah, that's good news there.
They didn't test it in Philly.
Yeah, Philly should
If
never
so, they're
get
idiots.
this. Yeah, Philly should never get this.
So we should go to Houston and like devise a big plan, a heist, if you will.
Yes.
And we're going to have schematics, and we're going to get all the pizza and bring
the
it back
Italian
here.
pizza job.
The pizza job. I love this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in for it. Of course, again, I'll let you guys do it. Let me know how it goes.
So then what, like the little car thing stops in front of your house and you have to get out of your house and go
Yeah,
grab the pizza?
and there's a person that goes to you go right to the little car and the thing opens and you get your pizza. Yeah, at least in the Noid video that I saw.
Yeah, it looks like when it arrives, the customers input a pin that unlocks the robot's doors and revealing the hot pizza.
I wonder if it's got a defense system.
What, like lasers?
Yeah,
Or
something.
like it beat you with a pepperoni stick?
Well, again, you saw what they did to the robot in Philly. They better let this thing be armed, is all I'm saying, just so it protect it from the bad neighborhoods.
So after looking in there, so Neuro is the company that makes these cars, so they have them for different companies.
Yeah,
so,
they do groceries too.
in Texas, Arizona, and California. So they have CVS Pharmacy. That would scare me. It's like knowing that this little car is driving around with my medication. Like somebody would definitely try to get on that.
Yeah, well, it depends on the kind of drugs they're putting in there.
Or
Yeah,
Chipotle.
you're right.
I would attack a vehicle for Chipotle.
Yeah, for one.
How soon until we see these just everywhere, like on the streets, like a little Amazon one, a FedEx
yeah,
one?
dude.
Like how soon do you think until this is going to happen?
Amazon, I mean, they're going to, remember, they got the drones. They're going to fly stuff to us. So they're going to go Jetson style.
My lazy ass will hope they'll give you an option of someone coming actually to your door and dropping it off, because I don't want to get out of my house. Like if I ordered a pizza, I'm probably not really in the mood to like leave my house. Like I just want like open the door, get the pizza, and I don't want to even put shoes on.
Oh, okay. This is why this technology will fail then.
Right. They have to have like a lazy button that you click. Are you lazy? Okay. We'll send a human to you.
It's already coming to your house.
They need a catapult or something so you just shoot it at your house.
Pizza catapult.
Pizza catapult.
I love this. These are all great ideas.
Or they'll be like, why do you have a wheelchair accessible thing for your house? Does anyone have a wheelchair? No, it's just so that the robot thing can go up and still deliver to my front door.
Right.
Yeah. For Steve's delivery, the hatch will pop open and a drone will have to fly the pizza to him.
Right, yeah.
That's how it will be. Awesome. Special lazy version engaged.
Invited in, offered some weed.
Yeah.
You're like college all over again. It's got the robot stone, BJ.
I have a question. How is it that the Rev might be the most fashionable person on our show?
Oh, yeah.
What? Really? I'll tell you all about this at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
When we think about something that brings out the best in us, it usually involves helping someone else. By donating plasma at a Griffel Center, you can help save millions of lives and show your good side to the world. You'll join thousands of people who donate safely each week, so patients get the plasma-derived medicines they rely on. And you'll be rewarded up to $1,000 your first month. Learn more at griffelsplasma.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Saddens me to hear this news. Crocs just reported that their sales were up 64% in the first 3 months of this year.
Hell yeah, they have been.
I knew it.
Wow.
Right when you said that, you were like, oh, it's something that the Rev's doing, making him the most fashionable. I'm like, this has to do with something with the Crocs.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Steve. A big growth came after 2020 when they also had record sales, and people were choosing comfortable shoes over more attractive ones. Well, at least they're calling them as they see them.
You can add little trinkets to them that make them beautiful. They start off blank, like
uglier.
a blank canvas.
Make them more noticeably ugly.
Yes.
But I feel like I need to get a pair of Crocs just to see what's up.
Yes, you do.
Okay, no.
They're
No, you
absolutely
don't.
fantastic. Actually, I need to buy myself a new pair. I've worn mine out.
Wow.
See, we keep a pair of shoes, they're just sliders because they're easy to put my feet in,
Sure.
and in the backyard for whenever I have to just go outside, throw the garbage out or pick up the poop or whatever it may be. Maybe my next thing should be Crocs and just say screw the sliders and go with Crocs. That could be my introduction.
Totally.
You don't want to pick up poop with Crocs that have holes in them like that? Where
They don't have holes in the feet.
Yeah, and you're not just stomping around on them and
All
stuff
right.
like that. Plus, they're waterproof, so
And-
you're out there in the rain, it'll be fine.
And BJ, sliders are just basically sandals, so more of my foot's exposed in with a slider than a Croc.
Oh, that's what you got going on. Yeah. Well, you know what? Then congratulations to you. Go get yourself some Crocs.
I will say that I don't get Crocs, but when I was in Boston, when I went to go see Lily a couple of weeks ago, that was the only store that had a line around the building in Boston. Like all of the other stores around, where they were fine, you could walk right in, but Crocs, for some reason.
Common knowledge that Crocs are popular with jerks.
Oh, fair.
Hey, is that,
yeah. I
so
should
it
have
must
got
be
you
big in-
something, BJ.
And then it's big in New York.
Oh,
I didn't
sorry,
know that.
Rob. I didn't mean it. I meant it more for an insult towards BJ.
They look like they'd be like the affordable alternative to getting sandals, but they're expensive. They're like $60 for an adult pair.
Wait, what?
No, you can get it for about $44 on the old Amazon.
44.
Yo, I thought these were like $20, like $19.99 for a Croc.
You out now?
You're totally out. I'm not dropping $60 for this.
We hear they're good for little kids, so we tried getting some for my 2-year-old brother, and they're for kids. The Croc brand name are $30 for little kids.
Yeah, that's not.
Steve, I might bring you back on this. You know, Questlove, he was at the Oscars with gold Crocs.
Well, yeah, if Questlove gives me gold Crocs, I'll wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not buying the gold Crocs?
No.
There's going to be a lot of collaboration. Apparently, lots of other companies want to collaborate with Crocs, so there'll be some probably, as they say, quote, interesting and buzzworthy Croc mashups coming soon.
So do we need like KSW Crocs? Rock Crocs.
Yes, perfect. Rock Crocs.
Look, if we can make money off of these, sure. But, I mean, am I going to like them? Probably not.
We'll get the little trinkets of us riding turtles on them.
Oh, there we go, BJ. Now we've made you happy.
The problem is I've never tried any Crocs, and if they really are comfortable, I mean, more comfortable than any shoe I've worn, then I'm going to really be upset because I really hate the way they look.
Okay, but more comfortable than any like I wear Vans all the time. Right. And those are comfortable shoes. Are they more comfortable?
Way more comfortable than Vans.
I don't see how that's possible.
Well, we need to get a pair of Crocs for you to try.
I mean, I hear
You just wear Rev's Crocs.
No.
Yeah, I could bring those in.
These aren't the shoes that
don't.
a lot of chefs wear.
I know, I've seen that.
Because they have the ones that are lined on the inside, so they're not just exposed.
Yeah, they got fuzzy Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, chefs are on their feet a lot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that says something because I'm a guy that, I need to make sure I take care of my feet, and if I'm on them a lot, and if Crocs really do the trick.
One texter says they sell truck nuts for Crocs. Now I'm in.
He's back.
He's back. I've seen truck nuts for them. I've also seen spurs. Like the old cowboy boots, they'd have little plastic spurs.
What about like wings? Like for BJ, you like your wing socks. Why don't you have wing Crocs?
Yeah, okay, sure. What the hell?
Do they have oh my gosh, I'm looking at the truck nuts for the Crocs, and that's just ridiculous.
They look like cherries.
Like blue cherries.
They're blue. I love that they're blue. That's perfect.
Are there
for the truck nuts.
are there Crocs that have like rooster images on it, so they could be rooster Crocs, if you know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I did on Etsy find some very expensive Crocs that have been completely gothed out. So they got the spikes, the little chains on them and everything as well.
Yep.
But they're selling them for $125.
So they're like punk Crocs.
Yeah, total punk Crocs.
Danny, you back in?
No. I am anti-Crocs 100%. You can do anything to them and I will not wear
this
them.
texter says the Crocs have really cute women's shoes now. I bought 2 pairs of flats and 1 pair of wedges, and they're the cutest and most comfortable shoes that I own. How about now?
Nah.
They have Croc wedges.
Oh yeah, look at
Yeah.
that.
You know what? I might have to. I might have to check this out someday. I might have to because
I guess like a knockoff Crocs. Like, do they have like knockoff Crocs?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I'll start with that.
Yeah,
The not Crocs.
the
Yeah.
cracks.
The cracks, the Gators.
Yeah, that's it. Got a new survey out there asking people to name the biggest ways they treat their pets like children. Oh, I see this so much. And
Oh boy.
oh yeah,
I'm a little worried.
Me too.
Yeah. So, Steve, is there any way that you can, in your own brain right now, feel like you treat Lulu like a kid besides saying it's your kid? Because Rev says his kittens are kids.
I mean, I cuddle with Lulu. I mean, that's kind of like a human thing to do. Like, when we go to bed, like she sleeps right in the middle of Sid and I. So that's kind of.
See that? I'm sorry. I see. I come from a different generation. The dog does not belong sleeping with me. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Oh, I've always had my dog sleep with me. No,
Yeah.
Vicky, you're not into that.
No, I've had guys who've had their cats, their dogs sleep. One, between allergies, I just can't handle it.
That
And
makes
2,
sense.
I've woken up to the dog just, cleaning itself. And it's like, you know what? Get out of here.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying.
I'm like, I'm hearing it. I'm like, please let it not be what I think it is. It's like, nope, it's out. Nope.
Yeah, peace out.
Here's some snacks. Get out of here.
It definitely does put a damper on, like, romance time.
Oh, God.
Because then all of a sudden you're just like, okay, what's going on, dog? Like, Lucy, our old dog, was great. Because whenever it was time for romance, she'd jump off the bed and just sit in the corner and stare at the wall. Like, she
she'd
knew.
stare at the wall?
Yes, it was very weird, but it was awesome. Whereas Lulu, like, she still tries to, like, snuggle up on things. You're like, dude, get off the bed.
Yeah, we've had to close the door because, the cats like to stare.
Okay.
And they just keep staring, and that's just
See,
kind of
this-
awkward performing
well-
in front of anything.
Yeah.
Right. It's time for my OnlyFans if you want to watch this, Lulu.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Well, the number one thing on this list of how people treat their pets like children is making sure they eat a healthy diet. Which I feel like that's the most pragmatic thing to do for your animals, though. That's odd to me that treats them like children. Why wouldn't you want to feed animals something that would keep them healthy? That seems like just a nice thing to do.
Yeah, I think it would be more weird if you're like trying to just feed them like a human meal, or like sometimes we do it for fun, but like some people get a little too crazy, like baked goods for dogs. Like there's some really fun like dog like bakeries that we've gone to, and like you get like a cannoli that's for a dog that I still want to try. But like I feel like
God help me.
Yeah.
What's that?
Because I mean, the animals in the wild know what they're supposed to eat. They're not like us human beings and go, yeah, listen, I know I shouldn't have another cupcake, but I'm going to do it. That's not what animals do. But now that we're feeding them, I think we should really feed them what's close to what they need if we're going to keep them.
Someone said I saw a lady yesterday walking her little French bulldog in a baby stroller.
Yeah, we had to do that for a while with our dog because she just couldn't walk that much anymore.
That
and
makes
sense.
sense.
And that's what we did. But I still felt like an idiot.
Yeah, but at least there's a reason. Like if you're just walking your dog because you don't want your dog to walk around, that's kind of silly.
Oh, yeah. I had a buddy in high school whose mom had 2 teacup poodles. She's like, my mom loves these dogs more than she loves me. And she had a little stroller for them because she didn't want their feet to get dirty.
Yeah, number 2 on this list I don't go for. I really think a dog and you should do things separately.
Okay, so number 1 we agree though. I don't think that one's weird.
Yeah, that's not weird at all. Good, I feel like that's really a human kindness thing to do.
Right.
Number 2, I think that sharing my food with my dog, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah. And I think the dog should be eating in a whole separate area, and maybe even a whole separate time, but you're not having dinner time with me, dog.
So I shouldn't share my spaghetti noodle with Lulu, and one starts at one end, the other
Lady in the Tramp style.
Yeah, sorry, Stevie and the Tramp. No, we're not doing it.
We don't give Lulu any human food. Like we're not like giving her scraps. Like she'll eat dinner at the same time as us, but it's her dog food.
Yeah. Frank and Carl get little tidbits every once in a while.
Oh, of course they do.
And if there's any popcorn in the house, man, you got it. Frank just goes for it.
Really?
Like, he's the kind of cat who A, loves popcorn, and B, he will try to steal it from the bowl. Like
That's
he will
great.
scoop it up and try to take it.
Just delightful with the same one that goes in the litter box. That is wonderful.
Yeah,
His paws
he
all over
washes
my
his
popcorn.
paws after he leaves the litter box.
I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah, with his tongue,
Yeah, that's just the tongue that he wipes his whole area with,
I never knew of an animal that liked popcorn.
Oh, Frank loves it. He doesn't like people, but if you have popcorn and are willing to give it to him, he will come up and say hey to you.
Hey, Steve, I know you.
I love popcorn.
Oh, you're an animal.
Oh, I get it.
I see what's up.
There we go. It took a while. You guys are doing okay, though. You're firing on all cylinders, and that's what I appreciate.
I thought you wanted me to get in cahoots with you to get Rev's cat to be friends with us. I missed what you were doing at first.
I really did.
I
was like, okay, BJ, yeah, I'm totally down to help this out.
I thought it was going to be like, hey, go get some of that delicious popcorn that you sometimes bring in from Ted.
Yeah, Smith Family popcorn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys are following along.
I bet
somewhere.
Frank would love that. Yeah.
How about this one? Again, I feel like this is not a thing that is a bad thing to do because number 3 is making sure that you get your pet enough exercise, which again, that just seems to be a healthy thing to do for the animals since we have them in captivity.
Right. Yeah, sure. We bought a dog treadmill, but I mean, that's not a big deal, right?
That would be, you know what? I wish you would buy a dog treadmill.
Why do they even have that? Like a treadmill for dogs?
Oh, they probably do.
I know they do have basically a giant hamster wheel for cats.
Yeah.
I've almost bought it, but it's like $200 and I don't want to spend that much money.
Do they have hamster wheels for humans?
It should. I'd put that in my apartment.
Yep, for $537, you could get a dog pacer. It's a fitness dog treadmill for dogs.
Pacer.
There it is.
And hey, for only $100, you can get an inflatable rolling wheel.
And for free, you could take your dog on a walk.
Yeah, you could do that. Could let the dog run around your backyard. You could do that too.
Yep.
I wouldn't trust a dog treadmill because at that point I feel like they would probably stop and then you're going to be paying a visit to the vet.
Well, that's just a kind of impressive training to be able to teach your dog to just use the treadmill.
Yeah, stay on.
Right?
No.
Hit this button for the incline. Is it even motorized or is it just the dog walks and it just moves when it walks?
These are really important questions that I never have to answer.
Get those calories in, Sparky.
Good point.
Number 4 on this list of things of how we treat our pets like humans is spending quality time with them, which I don't even know what that means.
Well, why have a pet if you don't want to spend quality time with them?
Right?
Oh, so it's just like spending time.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always around you anyway. I feel like, I mean, I don't know what the difference is quality time. That when you go home, they're in your life. They're there with you, and they're not, you know, they're always there with you. Like they chill with you, and then they don't want to chill with you. Like, I always felt like every pet that I've had never had a problem getting time with me until it didn't want to have time with me. Then it went and did its own thing, or it went and hung out with somebody else in the family.
I mean, there are times that we like make it a point to like, oh, we should go take a walk and make sure we bring Lulu with us to this place. You know what I mean? Just because it's like, okay, she's been in the house with one of us all day, but she hasn't really got to enjoy being outdoors. Not that she's complaining.
I feel like that's exercising and letting them live a life. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Maybe it means that you need to be off your screens. No words with friends when you're hanging, and that's
true.
quality time.
Yes, well, I want your attention.
Yeah. Since you brought up screens, this, of course, is the one that Steve is the egregious MFer of.
What's this?
And that is creating a social media account for your pet.
What loser would do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Yeah,
Lulu the Warrior Princess on Instagram. Everybody.
She did that herself, though. You did. Yeah, you didn't.
Right.
She was asking to do it.
This to me, this is where I will be the old guy. Get off my lawn. You are the biggest idiot when you do this, as far as I'm concerned. When your own creature has their own social media account, I'm sorry.
You're absolutely right. I feel stupid doing it, but I don't care. I still do it because it's a place that I have like access to, like seeing just pictures of her, and it puts me in a good mood.
Yeah,
and I follow lots of dogs on Instagram. But I highly recommend Pooch of NYC.
Yeah.
He's the Bob Ross of dogs.
The Bob Ross of dogs?
Okay.
Dude, Vicky, show them the Pooch of NYC.
I don't want to see the Pooch of NYC. I really don't.
Oh, wow. Okay, you're talking about that fro.
Yeah,
he gets dressed up. Sometimes he's even wearing like a denim jacket with the fur.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How many followers does that guy have?
I bet you anything it's over 100,000.
I'm sure it is.
228,000. And he's verified.
Damn. I see. I'm on the front. I'm on the porch. Get off my lawn with this. This is not entertainment to me. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
And what's that one guy that's like he looks just like his dog and he has an Instagram page where
yes, I know who you're talking about.
That guy's. I can never remember his name, but it shows up on my feed from time to time, and that puts me in a good mood every time I see that Instagram page because it's creepy how much they look alike.
Yeah. It is. I will say that that at least is interesting because of what he's done to transform himself into looking like his dog.
Topher Brophy.
Yeah, that's it. Topher Brophy. And he's very creative. I give him credit, but boy, is that an unhealthy relationship as far as I'm concerned. And he dresses them, he dresses the dog and him the same, and he's got the beard. Yeah.
Does he have a wedding ring on? I can't tell. I'm just wondering, like,
trying to marry him?
No.
Are you thinking that he and the dog have really?
Oh, he's married the dog?
DMs?
No, I'm just
He's not treating his dog like a child. He's treating his dog like a what? What are you saying here?
I'm just saying, is that a tough sell to somebody when you first meet them? Hey, just want to let you know, I kind of do this Instagram thing, and I dress like my dog. Like, is that going to be? Would that be a turnoff if you met somebody and like that's their thing that they do on the side?
How many followers they got, and how much is that producing in money? So they're not dumb if they're making money from it.
I got to imagine he's making some money from this page.
And there's enough people who already like his site. Therefore, I got to be thinking there's plenty of women that would probably be happy to be with him because you like his site.
Well, and at that point, I was going to say, and dogs just in general attract women a lot of times.
Very true.
Yeah. Well, they actually attract everybody. So no matter what his orientation, I think he's going to be fine. Yeah, I think he's going to be fine. But if it were me, yeah, that would be a deal breaker. Steve, I'd be like, look, dude, congratulations to you. You got what you got going on, but this is not going to be part of my life, and neither are you.
Imagine you guys meet somewhere, like at a coffee shop, you hit it off. You're like, oh, yeah, let's exchange Instagrams. Like, let's keep in touch. And then, like, he gives you the Instagram, and then you go on the page, and every picture is of him dressed like his dog and vice versa. Yeah,
that would be a shocker. You're absolutely right. How about buying the presents for their holiday? Yeah, that's another. My wife used to do that, and I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, fine. The cat's got stockings for Christmas just like everybody else.
I know. We had one for our dog too, and I thought, God, I don't want to be doing this. And we did it.
Yeah, we always forget. Like, we kind of know when Lulu's birthday, but we never really make it into a big deal.
Oh, really?
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, man, you're a horrible father.
Missed opportunity.
Every day's a birthday in our house with Lulu.
Aw.
That's right.
Is that what you're trying to tell yourself? How's that work with the wife and the kids? Do the same thing for them. Well, that way you never have to remember their birthdays.
More often than not, at some point, one of us goes, hey, crap, I think we missed Lulu's birthday. That's usually what happens.
Have you ever gotten your dog a pup frappuccino from Starbucks?
No, but I will tip more if the baristas offer us a dog treat.
Oh, okay.
Like, we don't get the puppuccinos.
The puppuccino, that's
right. But like some places, like I see the dog treats, and if they don't offer, that changes the tip.
Lily told me that she got her dog a puppuccino, and I was like, "What is that?"
It's adorable. It's just whipped cream.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But I think there's a little bit more to it.
They were stoked. She was stoked about it.
The dog?
Well, both.
What's it got, like Alpo in it? What's in it? I mean, really? I mean, is it
maybe like they like little like shredded or grated dog biscuits, like a little drizzle of that on top. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
Okay. Libya is located on which continent?
Antarctica.
No.
Europe.
No.
Asia.
No. What pastime?
Europe.
No, you already said that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think, though, today Europe is the correct answer. It took 3 guesses. Europe is the one.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. No, it was, yeah. Good job, buddy. Yeah, it was Africa. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 8:50 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases, and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.